Hello everybody, my name is Kata and welcome to the Bosu Workout. Now, this workout does require a Bosu. However, if you don't have one, you can still do the workout. You'll just have an imaginary Bosu. So I will show both options, but the biggest thing is to make sure that your Bosu is set up so that it's not going to slide around on the floor or on the carpet where you are. It is fairly heavy. I have a full-sized one. They also make the smaller sport size. But I have my yoga mat. It's a sticky mat folded in half and placed underneath. You just need to make sure that whatever you put underneath it is going to prevent it from sliding, but it's also not going to be a huge trip hazard for you if you're going to be on the dome or near the dome. So just keep that in mind as you do these exercises. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's start marching it out. Now, if you've already warmed up and maybe you've already gone for a walk, you can always just fast forward through this workout and start working out on the Bosu. But I like adding in a little bit of extra with the warm-up so that your heart rate and breathing are up, but we also get the muscles woken up and we get the nervous system woken up. So just make sure you've got a little bit of space. And we're gonna tap, so tap. Now I'm going to the beat of the music. You can always go slower. I was born this way, I guess. Or maybe not. I was very uncoordinated as a child. I just think it's hilarious that now I teach classes that involve dancing and music to the beats. All right, just tap it side, just regular tap side. Reaching front. Good, 4, 3, tap to the front again. So we're just barely tapping the toe to the dome. So it can be a little bit on the, can't think of the word today, on the slope, or it can be in front. All right, tapping side, reach. And I'm gonna move a little bit over to the side, and I might turn a little bit because we're going to do toes back, right here, press. So again, you don't have to keep up with the music. This is just how I function. 4, 3, let's bring those knees up in front. Tap. So adding a little rotation, not a lot. 8, 7, 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're gonna take it back. I'm doing both. If it's easier to do one at a time, give it a shot. We're squeezing those arms in the back, bringing the heels up. March it out, here we go. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take our feet hip width apart. We're gonna take it down and up. So all we're doing is we're closing the car door. I know I use that cue a lot, but to me it makes sense. We're gonna add a forward arm reach, so take it down and up. Keep it small. We're working and focusing, so workising on our form. 2. All right, slow it down, down 2, down 2, up 2. Still keeping that good form. So you're down, you're holding something out, bring it back up. All right, bring it out. Jumping jacks, out and in. And again, low impact or high. I'm keeping it low because I'm on the second floor and I don't want to cause too much disturbance downstairs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna do a little forward step and a little push off. So start slow with this one. You're probably thinking, why am I doing this? Well, A, we're making sure that when you step on it, it's not moving. And B, we're starting to get the brain to realize that there's an unstable surface under our foot. And it's kind of going to help get the brain-body connection going, as long as you're paying attention, which I'm not. So just shifting your weight and then pushing off a little. So our ankle is getting used to that unstable surface. 2 more. 1 more. All right, good. Let's go ahead and march it out. We're going to go ahead and grab a drink of water. So I don't know when you're watching this or where you are in the world, but I'm in Minnesota. It's the beginning of winter. We're still in fall, but it feels like winter, and it's getting really dry. So I'm always encouraging people to drink lots of water. Even in the summer, you could be in a tropical climate or Minnesota in summer, right? My Minnesotans know this. Minnesota's weird. All right, so we are going to do squats. So we're going to do 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds transition to the next exercise. 2 to 3 exercises per round, kind of a normal format for me. But we're going to give it a start by just doing squats. So our feet are in line, hip width apart. This leg is just kind of supporting. You're going to go down and bring it back up, all right? So 30 seconds, your time is on. So down and up. Now this is going to be a little bit of a different feel in your hips and maybe in your knees. So definitely keep this in mind. And again, if you don't have a dome, just have one foot a little elevated, like you're doing a single leg squat. So the leg we're standing on the floor is the one that's doing most of the work. Got about 5 more seconds and then we're gonna stand on the dome. You're gonna stand on the dome, good. So we're gonna bring it up and we're gonna stand. We're gonna sink in and we're gonna take it down and up, down and up. Time is on, 30 seconds. So sinking in is gonna make it a little harder. Standing up, a little bit easier. Have a wall nearby. There is no shame. So we start slow. Now, if you've done this before and you're a little more advanced, down, down. Make it a little quicker, all right? As I fall over. This is a challenge, so keep it slow. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, other side, starting with our squats. So make sure your feet are even. Foot is on the dome. Towel, time is on. Towel, time is on. Down and up, time is on. Apparently today is Combined Words Day. I've been doing it all day. Down and up. Now, we're gonna go through all these exercises twice on both sides. If you wanna add some weight to the squats, go ahead. Not to the toe taps, at least not for the first time through. But 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it up. Nice and steady on the dome, sinking in. Catch your balance. Down and up, down and up. You're definitely working this leg. Your ankle's probably going to be a little wobbly. That's the nice thing and yet the good thing. The nice thing and the good thing, yet the bad thing about this particular dome. Now, I have the standard size. Got about 8 more seconds, and then we're going to go through all of those again. Catch your balance. No shame. All right, shake it out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Back to the beginning. Decide if you want weights. I'm doing body weight today. Here we go. Down and up. Now, if you want to get a little bit more heart rate, get it up there, get some breathing up. There's nothing wrong with going just a little bit quicker. But no bending over. It's not a bow. It's a sit. It's a sit down. So again, this leg, we're still sitting it back. Sometimes we like to push our knees forwards, and that's when they hurt. 2 and 1. Good. All right, bring it up there. Again, have a wall nearby. These are tricky. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Sink in. Down and up. Down and up. You're trying to keep this leg as stationary as you can, which is a little tricky. So stability, instability, stability. So every time the other toe is on the ground, we're more stable. It's that transition in between. Good, 5 more seconds. I have to stare at my camera. If I look at something else, I lose my balance. Good, shake it out. We're going to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Good. Try to make sure that the toes are even. So sometimes what happens is we have the leg behind. Try to have them even. Now, if that does not work for your hip, try another position, but try this one first. Now, some of you may think, I don't have a dome. That's okay. Do a single leg squat. This foot can be on a bench. This foot can be, just flat, and that's all right. Good. All right. Take it on the dome. Catch your balance. Sink in. 2, 1. We're going to tap out and in, out, in. Catch that balance. Now, what can you do if you don't have a dome? Stand on a bench and go out and in. Stand on the floor. You can go faster on the floor, yeah? But we don't want to go side to side on any of them. We're holding it in. 10 more seconds. In and out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. All right. Quick rest. Grab a drink. All right. So we're going to do a reverse lunge to the dome. So I'm going to demonstrate with a wall nearby. You're going to stand directly in front of the dome. Hands can be on a wall, table, chair. Step back, dropping the knee down. Push off the front heel, step together. Alternate. We're going to take it. Actually, we're not going to alternate. We're going to do one at a time. Down and up. Option 2. Nothing to hold on to. Take it down, bring it up. All right? Your time is on, 30 seconds. So we're going to take it down and up. Now, things to watch out for. Sometimes we step back and what do? Knee goes forwards. You're still shifting your entire body back, and you can drop the toe to the ground on the other side of the dome and then drop down if you feel more secure. I use this as a precursor to lunges for people who aren't quite ready for lunges, but I like it. It's still a good balance challenge. Last one. Good. Now we're going to shuffle around the dome. So we're going to squat down. Squat, step, touch, or shuffle. Squat. Good. Your time is on. This is a little bit of cardio. You can also just shuffle and tap. So if you've got something in the way and you don't feel secure, but adding the little bit of turning gives you a little extra to think about. You can always just step touch. Yeah? And just try to go fast. Good. All right. Other leg, doing our reverse lunge. So other leg is in front. Good. Take it down. Bring it back up. Yeah? Time is on. Make it a little harder. Take the foot, the toe down. It's a big step over the dome. So pick the foot up, drop down, push off with the front leg. So we're getting that front leg to do the work. Trick, try not to do what? Bounce. No bouncing. It's not a trampoline, although I've seen them used for one. Good, bring it up. We're gonna shuffle. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat, shuffle, squat and shuffle. And again, even if you don't have a dome, you can just go side to side, or you can shuffle around the bench that you're using. It's all right. This is a long 30 seconds. There we go. All right, back to our lunges. I was like, that's a really long 30 seconds. All right, I'm stepping back with my left leg. Here we go. Take it down, bring it up. So we're doing a lot of single leg with this particular one. I focus on trying to get my shin close to my knee to the top of the dome. So we want to try to avoid getting the ankle to the dome if we can. We want to get the shin close to the knee. Good. All right. 5 more seconds and we shuffle. Good. Here we go. Squat, shuffle. So again, make them good squats. Don't just bend over. Show me what you got. Show me what you learned. They don't have to be perfect. They just need to be good and unpainful. Pain-free. Excellent. All right, we're gonna do our other leg now. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it back. Bring it back up. Now this is another one that once your balance gets better, you can hold on to a weight or hold on to a weighted ball or a kettlebell. 5 more seconds. Good. All right, bring it up. We're going to do our shuffle, and then we're going to grab water. We're going to go to our next round. 2, 1. Good. Squat, shuffle, squat. Good. Remember, you can always just keep it low impact. Yes. Almost done. Finish it up nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Grab a drink. I don't think my water's going to make it through class. All right, we're going to flip the Bosu dome down. Now, a little bit of a challenge. We're going to do mountain climbers. Now, if you need to, you can keep dome up. It's all right. It's just going to change things a little. We're also going to be doing burpees. I'll show you lots of options. All right, so mountain climbers. I personally prefer to take my hands to the outside edges. Come back into your plank position. You're going to bring it in and out. In, out, in, out. 3, 2, 1. Your time is on. Now, if you're not ready for this yet, and that's all right, this is a pretty challenging platform. Just do regular mountain climbers on the floor. A workout is a workout. I just had a request for this one. So you're still going to want your shoulders away from your ears and hold a good plank. I'm treating this as a strength exercise, not a cardio. So good belly position, good shoulders. Good. We're going to come down to burpees. So now we're going to squat. We're going to step back. You're going to step forwards and you're going to pick it up and set it down. Your time is on. So back. Bring it up wide, squat, brace yourself, pick it up, squat to set it down. We can take it up when we do it again later, because remember, we're doing 4 rounds of this. You can also leave the dome on the floor, yeah? And just stand up. That's another option. So if you're not ready to pick up the dome, don't worry about it. All right, back to mountain climbers. We're gonna do cross mountain climbers. We're gonna do cross. Knee to opposite elbow, cross, middle. Time is on. Now remember, I know I say remember a lot. Rest when you need to. Backtrack a little if you need to. I'm feeling this one. This is getting me. Watch your form. Getting ready for burpees. Good. Step it up. Squat. Stand up. Set it down. Take it back. You can hop forwards and squat if you're ready. Your time is on. Now remember, you can do regular burpees. You can go down. We're not doing the push-up or the jump necessarily, so a lot of people might call these thrusters instead. That's all right. Do this with a chair. Hands on the chair. So this is kind of a beginner's Bosu workout. A little bit. Beginner intermediate. Good. All right, short rest. We're gonna go back to our mountain climbers in 5 more seconds. So check your hands, take it down. Good, time is on. Regular mountain climbers. Again, place the hands on the floor if necessary. Do the mountain climbers on a wall, table, chair, as long as you're doing mountain climbers. Or you're doing something that you can do for your abs. Holding a plank works great. Good. All right, good position. Getting ready for our burpees. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat down. Step back into a good plank. Step or hop forwards. Stand up with or without the dome. Take it back. Brace the core. Stand up, squeezing the glutes. Remember, our chest stays over the center of the dome. Good, set it down. Short rest, remember 10 seconds. We're gonna do our cross mountain climbers. 2, 1. Good, I'm getting a late start, but that's okay. I'm feeling it. Cross mountain climbers. So I like this because it adds instability, but I don't like this because it adds instability. So we don't spend a lot of our time walking on super unstable surfaces. I mean, we do when we have to walk on grass, uneven surfaces. Good. All right, get ready for your burpees. But it's still good to add just a little bit extra. 2, 1, good. All right, burpee, down, step back, or hop forward and step forward, your choice. Now you can hop back if A, you're ready, and B, you can do it without face planting and without letting your hips sag to the floor. So I want you to progress, but I don't want you to be in pain or get hurt. Good, bring it up. All right, short rest, grab water. I'm gonna sip and try to keep it. So we're halfway through, but we're gonna go down to the floor. So take an extra minute if you need it. We're going to flip the dome up again, but we're also going to grab some weights. So dome up. We're going to do kneeling lateral raises, and then we're going to do a half kneeling glute drop on one side and a half kneeling glute drop on the other. We're going to be kneeling. Normally, kneeling on this usually feels pretty good. So it usually doesn't cause too much trouble with your knees, but if it does bother them, you can skip this section or you can do a different exercise. So we're gonna grab weights that you can do a lateral raise with. So I'm gonna be sideways. So I am going to kneel on the dome. Now, option one is to have your legs on either side of the circle on the top of the dome and toes touching the floor. You still want to make sure that you're not sitting back, that you're squeezing the glutes and trying to be very upright. And we're just going to do a lateral raise. If you want to make it harder, take your toes off the floor, all right? So you've got 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Your time is on. So nice and tall. So we're squeezing our glutes and we're also pulling our belly button in. So we're almost trying to stay as still as possible. Now again, you can have the toes touching. It'll make you feel that your toes are kind of like a kickstand. They're offering moral support, but you want most of the workout to be your glutes and your core. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're going to have knee on the dome. Other leg is going to be out to the side. Your toe is touching and back. You're nice and tall. You're going to sit back and come up tall. Here we go. So sit back into a squat. Bring it up. So it's like you're trying to get your thigh closer to your calf. Good. I'm going to turn. Hopefully you can see. Sit back. Bring it up. Now, I know a lot of my students have issues with their knees. Listen to your body. It can be a super small movement, and it's great. Good. Let's bring it back to kneeling. We're going to do our side raises again. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, nice and tall. Out to the side. Now the second round, we're going to change the arm exercise. So again, find a position that feels okay and that isn't causing a lot of pressure on your knees, but we're squeezing the glutes nice and tall. Shoulders are over our hips. 5 more seconds, and we're going to do our half kneeling glute sit back. Good. Bring it down. Bring the knee in. Take the other leg out to the side. Nice and tall. Let's sit back. Here we go. Down and up. And you'll even notice on me, I have one side that works better than the other. Your toe can be down. Again, offering moral support. Nice and tall. Glutes sit back. I feel this one. It feels awesome. Good. Bring it up. Half kneeling on the dome. We're going to do press back, forward reach. Time is on. So press back, forward reach. So it doesn't matter how high you go on this press back. We want to think about long, reaching for our heels, and then reaching out for the wall in front. Now you can always do this standing up. That's okay. Good. All right, we're gonna go back to our half kneeling. We're gonna do our lovely sit back. 2, 1, good. Sitting back and up. Now, if you don't have a dome, what can you do? Weight is in this leg. Other leg is out to the side. It's a little side lunge. Bring it back up. So you're still getting single leg. So if you don't have a dome or your knees are just done with it, you can do this. Your choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Half kneeling. Grab those weights. 5 more seconds. Take your position. Time is on. Press back. Reaching up. So again, shoulders are down. The only thing moving is your arms. So think about Barbie. I know a lot of you have probably seen like the old Barbies, like the original Barbies. Maybe you've seen, it's a little bit with the new ones. But the only way that they can move, when they could move, is forward and back. Good, all right. Get into position. 3, 2, 1, good. Sit back, bring it up. And again, keep it small if your knees aren't real fond of this. Or do the standing version. That'll put less pressure on them. Down and up. Ten more seconds. Now I don't expect your butt to get to your heel. I think mine's getting close, but it might just be because it's a little fluffy. Good, all right, shake it out. We're gonna stay down on the floor, but if you need to grab a drink, please do. I'm about out of water, everybody. I'm gonna cry as I blast my eardrums out. All right. So we are going to do V-sit, toe touch rotations, side plank right, side plank left, and then our last movement is some yoga poses and stretching with or without the dome. So we're going to be on the dome, a little bit on the forward slope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back, like we're gonna do a crunch on a stability ball. We're gonna rotate, reach for the toe. Rotate, reach for the toe. Your time is on, 30 seconds. So go back, reach, and reach. Now notice I'm wobbly. You can put the hand that's not reaching on the dome. So it's kind of a Russian twist. You can also just reach without the leg extension. So make this work for you. Everybody's different. Maybe you're not ready to do this yet. Doesn't mean you won't be in a few weeks, right? All right, side plank. Again, I do these on my knees. Hand can be on the dome, or you can be on your elbow. Good, your time is on. You can be on the floor. Yeah? Yeah. Thinking I should have put my padded flooring down before I did this today. I don't know if you guys can see I'm shaking. We're halfway through, and we're gonna do our rotations again. Good job, good job. 3, 2, 1. Oh, rockin'. Okay. Whew. Coming back to our rotations. So kind of on that forward slope. All right, here we go. We're gonna reach, reach, reach. Halfway. Good. Rotate, add the movement that works. So if you've got to take it down, go ahead. But maybe you're ready to bring it up even just a couple times. All right. Side plank, other side. You're gonna get a backside shot. Sorry. All right, your time is on. So you can be doing whatever kind of plank you want. You can be on your knees, you can have one leg straight, you can be on both feet and have them tandem, or you can have your feet stacked. I like being on my elbow on the dome personally. You can be on your hands, your choice. You can be doing a regular plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, awesome. All right, we're going through all of those one more time, everyone. Good. All right, down, rotate. So we'll start here, see what works. When you're ready, back, add the rotation, add the toe touch. Doesn't matter if you touch the toe. So my form is not perfect. Doesn't have to be. 3, 2, and 1. Good, side plank. Side plank, side plank. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now remember, good side planks. Your shoulder is directly over your elbow or your wrist. Yeah, I'm definitely still jealous of everybody that has carpet. So the wood floor is good for when I'm doing dancing, not so good when I'm kneeling on it. So keep that in mind. Maybe have something cushy, a little foam pad. You can buy a little squishy mat for some of these. 2, 1, and down. Good. All right. Whew. One more set of rotations and one more set of side plank. Good. Here we go. Take it back. Reach. Now when we do this, the upper body is what rotates. So we want to try not to bring the knee over to the opposite shoulder. Down, reach. So it's kind of doing a leg extension on the machine. We're trying to touch the toe we're bringing up. 7 seconds, almost done. Feel it yet? Last one. Oh. Woo-hoo. All right. So, side plank. I put my elbow on the dome. Your time is on. Good. So try to keep your posture nice and tall. Pick the position that works for you. Shoulder in your back pocket. Ten seconds. And then we're going to do some stretching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Oh, good job, everyone. Whew. All right, grab a quick drink. We're going to stay down on the floor. And we're going to do some cat-cow, some down dog, little pigeon. And then we're going to do a couple where we are seated on the dome. So again, this is supposed to be relaxing at this point, and we're doing a little stretching. So bypass the dome and just do the exercise on the floor or even in a chair if necessary. So I am, however, going to grab a squishy pad. Now a couple of these exercises, it's going to be in the way, but we're going to start with cat-cow. So we're just going to have our hand on the dome on either side, and we're going to be in just our normal bird dog position. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. So our shoulders are away from our ears. Breathe in, and you're going to lift the chest, little arch of the back. Exhale, round the back, pressing into the dome like you're trying to squish it. Good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Inhale. So a lot of this is pelvic movement. Exhale, tail feathers. Good. Inhale, opening the lungs, expanding the chest. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to come up into a plank position. Shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to gently push back into a down dog. So try to drop the heels. If that means bending your knees, that's all right. Now, if you aren't able to do this for whatever reason, you are also welcome to keep a neutral spine and push back into a child's pose. But we want to try to pull that belly in like somebody grabbed the crease of your hips and they're lifting it up. If you feel the blood rushing to your head, go back to a plank or drop it down. So let's try that. Let's go back to a plank just for a moment. And let's push back into down dog. And again, we're just trying to get a little stretch of the hamstrings. You can see my down dog is not impressive at all. But that's okay because it's my down dog. Right? Good. Now I'm going to move my little squishy thing, but you can always keep it. We're going to come down and we're going to drop into pigeon like this. Now, if this does not work for you, you can butterfly. Yeah, you do what works. I know not everybody's legs will do this. So this is my sad little pigeon. You can also sit this way if you'd like. All right. So the Bosu gives me a little support. Now I am not doing a split. I sometimes have to roll over onto my hip and do what I can. So again, you can always just bring it in. Good. All right, now we're gonna bring it up. So get ready, bring it up. Not graceful. Come back up into our down dog. And if you can do it more gracefully than me, great. And if you're a little bit less graceful than me, that's okay too. Good. Now we're gonna drop it down, bring the foot in, and notice I drop my back knee down before I start to slide it back. So do what works, do what feels good. This is tricky for me, but I know there's a few people that can do this. So if this doesn't work for you, do your version of pigeon, do your butterfly stretch. Just do what feels good. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up. And we're gonna come to kneeling, and then we're going to sit on the dome. So we're gonna come into a cross-legged position. Some people might be able to do lotus. I believe it's lotus. I'm not one of them. So we're gonna give a little bit of core work. We're gonna sit on the top of that dome, and then we're going to try to bring our legs up. And I sit very tall, and my legs actually start to drape over the slope of the ball. But we don't want to let ourselves kind of start to fall off the front, but we also don't want to start to fall off the back. Very tall. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to rotate to one side, a little torso twist. Good. Inhale in the center. Exhale, other side. And we'll take a couple of breaths on each side as we hold it. Good, back in the center, inhale. One more time to the right. Good, back to the center. Last time, big breath. And exhale and rotate. Good, back into the center. Belly in, open the chest. Breathe in and out. And in and out. One more. All right. You are all done. So congratulations for making it through this Bosu workout. Remember, this adds a lot of instability. You can do the workout without the dome, or you can do one round with and one round without. So make it work for what you're able to do today. And as you saw, those last stretches when I was doing pigeon, not graceful, and for a lot of people, they might be uncomfortable. So don't worry about doing what I do. Do what works for you. So have a wonderful day. Check out some of my other videos on my fitpages.me/KataB site. I'm also on Facebook, KataB Fitness, and then Kata Bautal is also my personal page. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you in class later.